Hello friends! In today's lesson, I am going to teach you some causative verbs, have and get. Well, welcome to my channel. There are some other causative verbs like for example, let or make, but today we are going to talk about only have and get. If you want to know about other causative verbs, let me know in the comments so I would make another video about them. I wonder if you have subscribed to my channel or not. Well, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button just right now and subscribe to my channel, like my video, especially this video because I tried really hard to make a good video for you about causative verbs have and get. So subscribe to my channel in order not to miss any new videos about different topics. Now let's get started. Let's take a look at this girl. What is her problem? I can see her hair has grown so long. Just look at her. Look at her hair. Very long and untidy. What should she do? What would you do if you were in her shoes? So let's see. In this case, you need a haircut. But there are two options. You can get your hair cut. You can get your hair cut or you can cut your hair. When you cut your hair, you get scissors and cut your hair yourself. You do this job. You do it. You cut your hair. Okay? So you cut your hair. Just like the thing Mr. Bean is doing in this picture. He cuts his hair himself. But when you get your hair cut, just like this picture, this woman cuts the boy's hair. You get your hair cut or you have your hair cut. We can say this sentence in two other forms. You have a barber cut your hair or you get a barber to cut your hair. In the first sentence, after the words get and have, we use an object. Okay? Have and get are the causative verbs here. CV means causative verb. Okay, I don't want to write it completely to save time. So you get causative verb, then object, after that verb. You get your hair cut. But in the next sentences, after have and get, which are the causative verbs, you see the name of the agent. Agent or the doer, a person who does that thing. But with a difference. After the word have and the agent, you see cut, the base form of the verb. But after get and the agent, you see to cut, which is an infinitive. So to plus base form of the verb. Don't worry, we are going to talk about the structure of causative verbs completely in the next slides. So now I want you to understand the general thing about it, the general idea of causative verbs. Let's take a look at another example. So what's the problem? Whatever it is, he tries to fix it. He tries to fix the car himself, as you see in this picture. But can he do that? I don't think so. He is not able to do it. He is not able to fix the car. So he cannot fix the car himself. What should he do? He needs another person. He needs a mechanic. So after that, he calls a mechanic and he gets his car fixed. He gets his car, he has his car fixed. Does he fix the car himself at the end? No, a mechanic fixes the car. He is not able to do that. So we use causative verbs. We use causative verbs when we don't do something and another person does it for us. Sometimes we pay them to do something for us, or we ask them, or we persuade them. Let's talk about the structure of these sentences. For the first picture, I can say, he has a barber cut his hair, or he gets a barber to cut his hair. The meanings in these two sentences are the same. Well, have and get most of the times have the same meaning. And as you see, have has changed it into has and get has changed it into gets. You can use have and get in different tenses. When you talk about simple past, use the past form of them, had and got. For example, when you talk about future, you can say will have or will get. I don't know, is getting, gets, got, have gotten, has gotten, had gotten. So when you talk about different tenses, you have to change this part, not this part. No, just this part. You change the causative verbs have and get, or even other causative verbs make, let, ask. You have to change them, not the verbs that come after them. Okay, so he has a barber cut his hair. So has is the causative verb here. After that, we have a name, we have a subject, we have a doer, a person who is doing that thing. So we call it agent. Agent means doer here, the subject. Has a barber, and after that, you see the base form of the verb, cut, without any changes. He has a barber cut his hair. It doesn't matter which tense you use this sentence in, or I don't know, which subject you use at the first of the sentence. This is going to be the base form of the verb for all the sentences. Or he gets a barber to cut his hair. This sentence is as same as this one, but with a big difference. To cut. Okay, so first you see the causative verb get, which has changed into gets here. After that, the name of the agent or the doer. Then to plus the base form of the verb or infinitive. This is the difference between have and get. Let's make two sentences like this for the second picture. Well, that man has a mechanic fix his car. Has is the causative verb here, which is changed into has because of that man and the tense of the sentence. Then we have the name of the agent. After that, fix, which is the base form of the verb. Okay, now I want you to make a causative sentence by using get for this example. That man gets a mechanic to fix his car, not fix. After get, you have to use to fix, to plus base form of the verb. So let's review. Have and get. After them, we use the name of the agent. The same thing happens for get. And after have, you use the base form of the verb. And after get, you use to plus verb or the base form of the verb. As I told you before, we can say these sentences in a way that we do not mention the names of the agents. We just talk about the thing that is happening, that is done by another person. Like this example, he gets his car cut, or he has his hair cut. So who did that? We do not mention the name of the agent or doer, but it is completely clear that a barber is doing that. Okay, these sentences are called passive causative. Okay, passive causative sentences. He gets his hair cut. We do not the name of the agent. We do not mention the name of the agent, but it is completely clear that person would understand what you mean. The meanings of these two sentences are again the same. Well, gets and has. After that, you see an object. His hair is the object here, not the agent, not the doer. And after that, you see the past participle form of the verb. Well, you may think, okay, it is cut here and it is cut here. What's the difference? It's because of the verb cut. We say cut, past form of that, cut, past form of that, cut, past participle of that, again, cut, 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 cut. But here it is base the base form of the verb, but here it is past participle, verb number 3. Okay? And as you see, when you use the object after the causative verb, you don't need infinitives, to, or anything else. The structures are completely the same as well as their meanings. Well, their meanings can be different in some sentences, in some examples, but here they are the same. We can say these sentences for the mechanic too. That man has his car fixed. Or what about gets? That man, gets, not gets his car to fix. Or no, fixed, yeah. That man gets his car fixed. Again, after have and get, I write it here for you. You see the name of the objects. And then you see past participle. Here you can understand the past participle better because fixed is different from fixed. Fixed changes into fixed when you want to use the past participle form of that. Let's talk about the differences between have and get. As I told you before, sometimes we pay other people money in order to make them do something for us. So paying somebody. Like this picture. For example, you want to clean your house, but you don't have the time to do it yourself, or you don't want to do that yourself, you get some cleaners. You can say, I had the cleaners clean the house. It means that you paid them money. I had the cleaners clean the house. We have the causative verb had, then the name of the agents, the cleaners, then the base form of the verb. Base, okay, not past participle, because here we have the name of the agent, not the object. We have the name of those people who do this job. You can say this sentence also by using get. I got the cleaners to clean the house. The meanings are the same, and they both mean paying them money to do something. I got the cleaners to, infinitive, to clean the house. Or also you can say, I had my house cleaned, or I got my house cleaned. Here again, it is clear that you paid somebody to do this for you. I had my house cleaned. I got my house cleaned. Let's talk about another meaning of these verbs. Persuading somebody or asking somebody. Like this mom. Mom gets his son to do his homework every night. Does she pay him money? Well, no. She doesn't do that. And she asks him, or even she forces him, she persuades him. You should do this. So, mom gets his son to do his homework. Here, we only use gets. We do not use the verb have. Okay? Have does not mean this. Just the word get. So that's it. I talked about the rules and the meanings of have and get. But before finishing this video, I have a small quiz for you. So read the sentences carefully. But the first one is a question, I think. Yeah. Read this question and this sentence carefully. And I have highlighted the important words for you. Pay attention and choose the correct answers. Okay. Let me know in the comments. I want to see whether you can answer these questions or not. If you have any questions, comment them below, and please hit the subscribe button and like this video. It would really make me happy and gives me energy to make better videos for you. Thank you, love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.